1 minute ago, a missile landed in Tel Aviv. Not a standard ballistic warhead, not the Fada-3 hypersonic round that has been hitting the city for weeks. A missile that the Israeli government is refusing to describe. A missile whose warhead contents have not been confirmed by any Israeli official, any military spokesperson, or any government communication since it hit the ground. That silence is not procedural. It is not the normal gap between an event and official assessment. Israeli officials commented on every previous Tel Aviv strike within minutes. They confirmed warhead types. They described damage. They issued guidance. This time they have said nothing about what was in the warhead. And the reason that silence is the most alarming thing that has happened in this conflict since the Dimona strike is this. There's only one category of warhead whose contents a government refuses to confirm publicly when its largest civilian city just got hit. A warhead that may contain something other than conventional high explosives. 1 minute ago, that warhead landed in Tel Aviv, and the Israeli government will not tell its own people what was inside it. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly what missile Iran fired, why the warhead contents matter more than anything else about this strike, what the Israeli government's silence tells you about what it knows and what it is choosing not to say, and what a world that has just watched Iran fire a nuclear-capable missile at Tel Aviv needs to understand about what this conflict has become. Before we get into it, thanks for watching. Your support is what keeps this going, and I genuinely appreciate every one of you here. Make sure you are subscribed and like the video so more people can follow this. Now let's get into it. To understand why the warhead silence after this morning's Tel Aviv strike is categorically different from every previous silence in this conflict, you need to understand what nuclear capable means, and why that phrase matters more than any other two words in the current military situation. Nuclear capable does not mean nuclear armed. It means the missile platform is designed and certified to carry either a conventional warhead or a nuclear warhead interchangeably. The distinction between a missile that can only carry conventional explosives and a missile that can carry either conventional explosives or a nuclear device is not a technical footnote. It is the entire strategic point. A nuclear-capable missile forces the defender to answer a question that a conventional missile does not ask. When a conventional missile is inbound, the defender knows what it is carrying. The fire control systems are designed to defeat the threat. The civil defense response is calibrated to the expected blast radius and fragmentation pattern of a conventional warhead. When a nuclear-capable missile is inbound, the defender does not know what it is carrying until after it has landed. And the decision about how to respond, militarily and in terms of civilian guidance, has to be made before that information is available. Iran fired a Shahab-3 extended-range variant at Tel Aviv this morning. The Shahab-3 is Iran's most operationally significant nuclear-capable ballistic missile. It has been at the center of international non-proliferation concern about Iran's weapons program for 2 decades, precisely because it was developed with a range and payload capacity specifically matched to a nuclear warhead configuration. The United States intelligence community, the IAEA, and every major Western defense establishment have assessed the Shahab-3 program as nuclear capable since the early 2000s. When Iran fires a Shahab-3 at Tel Aviv, the question of what is in the warhead is not an academic distinction. It is the question that every Israeli defense authority, every American intelligence analyst watching the strike in real time, and every government on Earth monitoring this conflict had to ask simultaneously the moment the launch was detected. And the Israeli government will not answer that question publicly for its own civilian population. The population that is living in the city, the missile just